if I can find my little card for it. Here we go. It is already very popular. Over 100 of you have placed orders for this, and we've not even really looked at it for more than a few seconds. Clearance price on this of $44.98. You're saving $47.27. That is more than a 50%. It says 50% savings because we have to do kind of round numbers because of the system, but it is more than a 50% saving. You're saving more than you're spending. It's tricky though. Which color do you go for? Because we have the 5 favorite juicy flavors. I say juicy because they do have that wonderful juicy color to them. Whether you decide to go for the blue topaz, which you can see here, which really is that wonderful color of that crystal clear ocean in the shallow waters of the tropics. You then have peridot, which has got this wonderful limey, lemony lime green to it. Makes you almost start salivating looking at the color of that. Then we have that wonderful warm glow of the citrine. It's almost like frozen honey, which you look at with this color. We then have your garnet, which is your red that you can see there. And then finally, we have the ever popular amethyst. Apparently wearing amethysts, according to legend and lore, will stop you getting drunk. Don't know whether that's true or not. I'm guessing it's probably not, but one could always hope, couldn't they? So 5 different color options here. We've also got 3 different sizes, the regular ones, the 6 3/4, the 7 1/4, and the 8 inches. So whichever length you go for, whichever size color option you go for, it's the one price of $44.98. So what I love about this, and they've been very clever with this, quite often, especially with the Byzantine chain or Byzantine chain, however you want to pronounce it, it's easy to lose a gemstone on the chain because there is so much going on with the actual chain link itself. But because you've got good sized stones here and you've got that wonderful pop of color, they really do stand out. So you're getting 2 wonderful design elements here. You've got that fabulous Byzantine chain, which has been around for centuries, if not millennia, from the Byzantine era. Then you also have those gemstones, as you can see there, those round stones that are prong-set. Excuse me. I'm going to take another sip of water. Maybe sing a little song to yourself. Can you tap dance, Blair? You can't. All right, I'll have to find some way to keep going then. All right. It was a shot in the dark, but anyway. I don't know what's going on with my voice. I really don't. It's normally fine, but anyway, hopefully you'll put up with it. Or just put me on mute and just look at the pretty pictures if it really starts to bother you. What we're talking about though is a great opportunity to go for a piece of jewelry that you're saving over 50%, and you've got this wonderful choice of those different precious gemstones. The garnet, the blue topaz, the peridot, the citrine, and the amethyst. You've got a lobster claw clasp on these as well. And that's a great shot, which really shows you that you don't lose the stones on this chain link. You really don't. They stand proud. They're singing their colors to you. Which color is your favorite? I tend to, in general, I tend to go toward blues and purples when it comes to colors of things. But I have to say, peridot, when it comes to those colored stones, I absolutely love. It's such a juicy color, that lemony lime shade. It's just so spring-like as well, so great for this time of year. And as it starts to warm up across the country and we start to reach into summer, that is going to be such a great color to have. But maybe you want to go for the blues. As you can see, Blair's wearing that blue topaz option, which once again just has echoes of the summertime, of going towards the tropics, maybe spending time on a tropical beach. Blue topaz is actually proving to be one of the most popular options actually right now. Over 200 of you have placed orders for this. If there is a size and color option that you want, remember, this is a clearance show. Once an item has gone, that is it. So please don't miss out on this. Take your opportunity to place your order at QVC.com, or maybe use your app. I don't know if you've downloaded the app for your smart device. We're available on the Apple App Store. We're also on the Google Play Store. So whether you're on Android or the iOS devices, we've got an app for you. And it's super easy to use. That's, to be honest, that's how I order everything these days on my app, because I store all my details in there. So the first time I did it, I set everything up. And if you're a new viewer to QVC, To place an order is actually very simple. You set up an account with us. We require basic details, name, address, and so on, obviously for shipping. You can put in your credit card details. You can actually store those details in. It's fully encrypted, so nice and safe. And then when you want to place an order, you can literally order in like a tap, a couple of taps, and you're done. It's really quick, simple, and straightforward. Then, of course, we have our 30-day return policy. So if you're not 100% happy, you can always return it to us. We would rather you do that than hold on to something. And the fact that you have 30 days to actually wear it, wear it to different occasions. This is literally an all-day, everyday wearable piece. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. You could wear something like this by the pool, wear it in the garden, you could wear it taking the kids to school. It really is so wearable because it's actually very kind of profile-wise, it's relatively low. So if you look at it side on, the stones themselves do stand slightly proud of the actual Byzantine link. However, not hugely. So I don't think this is something that's really going to catch on things. So it does make it very, very wearable indeed. The reverse side, as you can see, very smooth, polished back, so very comfortable to wear as well. At a clearance price of $44.98. Take the opportunity right now to go for the blue topaz, the garnet, the amethyst, the peridot, or the citrine, and get it home and see for yourself. But I was saying, talking about the app, it's really simple and straightforward. And the fact that you can store all your details in there just makes it easy. You can track what you've bought in the past as well. You can also keep up to date on any items that you have on auto delivery if you go for particular things that you're ordering multiples of and getting delivered every couple of months. I literally just ordered some Elemis face cream. You might have seen my post on Instagram. Anthony QVC, Facebook and Instagram, by the way, if you do want to follow me and look at my pictures and things. It's entirely up to you. You don't have to. But we live stream my shows on my page as well. And it's a great way of being able to interact with you. I do try and respond to every single message that people put on there. So if you have any questions as well, I mean, I have a pretty decent knowledge when it comes to jewelry. I've spent many, many years working in the jewelry industry as one of the arms of the things that I actually do. So if you do have any questions, feel free to drop me a line and I'll try and answer those for you. But I think when it comes to jewelry, if you're looking for a piece that is something that you can wear literally day in, day out, or if you're looking to give a gift for somebody, they like a particular color, or maybe have that particular birthstone. I was saying obviously before, garnet is for January, then you can do that. And it's not a huge amount of money that you're spending, but you're giving the gift of fine jewelry. Costume jewelry, fashion jewelry, whatever you want to call it, definitely has a place. You can go for sometimes bigger looks, more kind of, you go for pieces that you may not wear as often because you're not spending as much money. But I think there's something to be said for owning fine jewelry, those precious metals, those precious gemstones. It makes you feel so good inside when you're wearing them. It's for me, because obviously I don't really wear necklaces and bracelets and rings. I love to look at them though. I mean, I'm fascinated by gemstones. I think the fact that nature has thrown up the most incredible array of different stones out there. And then when you talk about the precious metals as well, I love the white metals personally, whether it's silver, platinum, rhodium plated pieces. I love that. But here we're talking about the combination of an incredibly intricate link, that Byzantine link, and those precious gemstones of either the amethyst, the garnet, the citrine, the peridot, or the blue topaz. Which one are you going to go for? We've got those three sizes, remember, 6 3/4, 7 1/4, and 8 inches. Do you remember your first piece of jewelry? It's always an interesting question because I think most people tend to, because jewelry is one of those things that encapsulates a moment. It encapsulates a memory. And we often think about the pieces and we tie people to particular pieces. For whatever reason, it may be they gave you the piece, or there's just an occasion that you spent time with that person. And that's one of the beautiful things about jewelry, is it holds on to memories. Not that you need reminders a lot of the time, but sometimes, you could be wearing a bracelet like this, you glance down at your wrist and it just triggers the memory to come back of a particular person or an occasion, and it makes you smile. And that's what life is about, isn't it? It's having those happy moments and happy memories. And this could be one of those pieces that will do that for you. $44.98, 6 easy payments of $7.50. Hundreds and hundreds of you have placed orders for these now. So if you love that and haven't yet placed your order, do it now at QVC.com or on your app. Or To be oh so traditional, go to the phone lines and place your order on that 800 number.